Everybody, 45 and 52 week. I don't know. um, it's been a great week actually. I should say it's been a very mixed bag of a week. Today was my little daughter's baptism, so there was a lot of stress getting some last minute things together. Of course, last minute drama, and but we pulled it off. It was just a nice day. There was no complaints for once. No issues popped up. My daughter, of course, beautiful little baby. She did awesome. Didn't even really cry that much. We thought that she was going to get really upset when the priest dipped her head in the water, or in our case, poured water on her. She actually kind of calmed down for that. It's kind of funny because I was next to her watching it as the priest is talking to her, like putting the oil on her head. She's just like stare down mode with this priest. But no, it was just a really fun day. My son was, well behaved as well. Wearing a nice little sharp suit or ties matched, so that was kind of funny. Um, I guess just a bit of an update from last week. I ultimately did not invite any of my siblings. Um, I did, however, reach out. So in the case of my, I'll give you a bit of a background, not to rehash all this stuff. So if I have to count, hold on. One, two, three. I have 5 siblings. 1 full, 4 half. The oldest of that, I'm the oldest, but the oldest of that crew is 2 years younger than me, and the youngest of that crew is 21 years younger than me. 21 or 20 years. 21, pretty sure. So my full-blown sister, she was the last one that I got into an argument with, and she blocked me. And when I say that, I mean from not only just from texting and calling, but from social media, which to me is, you're 43 years old, really, this is how you act. And she complained to my parents, gave them some bad information, which made me look like I was doing something really stupid. So after months of saying to my mom, she's blocked me, I can't talk to her, she's blocked me, I can't talk to her, for whatever reason it finally clicked with my mother, and she finally agreed to look at screenshots of the text conversation she had with us. So she realized that I wasn't doing anything wrong. And this end of it at least is pretty stupid. So I would just really feel better if you spoke to your sister. So I said, how about this? I thought about it. I need 3 things. I need to be unblocked from everything. I need to have a conversation with her which has to result in apologies to my wife and I. And I need her to explain to you and my father exactly what's going on. Because she gave you bad information and it made me look bad. So I kind of thought I would get at least, I'm going to say at least 2 out of 3 of those. I got half. She unblocked me from calling or texting her. So at this point, I'm waiting for a call or a text. Nothing's coming. And my mom is saying to me, look, why don't you just forget about everything and just act like nothing happened? It's like, you don't understand. What happened was, I've done all of that in the past. I don't enjoy arguing with people. So in the past, I'll be the first to say this, I've never been one to advocate for myself. So when I was wronged, I approached it with my siblings as well. When they get older, they'll understand. After I got married, and I noticed that some things were popping up, and they were not treating my wife as nice as they should, and I said something, they're like, no, you misunderstood. Or no, that perspective is just crazy. And I'm generalizing, of course. Finally, the dehumidifier went off, okay? And now that I have kids, it's like, look, this is unacceptable behavior. And they all see me as wrong. And it's like, okay, well, I can't be around you until this is corrected. And that's kind of the bottom line. So I explained to my mom that this is not a bump in the road. This needs a conversation. and this needs a behavior change. And I know change is difficult, but at the end of the day, everybody upstairs is my priority. And that's how I have to approach things. I've said that a bunch of times on this before. I think you know that. So had no word, and then last night my mom was very upset. She said, and I know that because she sent me a lot of like depressing text messages. So I texted my sister at about 7 o'clock, like, look, just hello. My mom said, I didn't say my mom to her, but mom said, you want to come tomorrow? I'd be open to it, but we have to have a discussion first. Sent the text, no response. So I figured I'd let my mom know tomorrow morning. This morning, I should say. Nothing. Okay, so about 11 o'clock, my mom sends another depressing text. I can't believe you guys can't get past blah, blah. And I text her like, hey, look, I sent the text, I didn't get a reply back. So nothing happened from there. Then my mom had texted me this morning and said, I guess my other late night text didn't go through. My late night text didn't go through. I was like, no, it did, but never got a text back. And then what was kind of weird is that I'm on a group message all of a sudden out of the blue with my mom and my sister replies to my mother, I told you I'm out of town. I'm packing to go to DC. I'm literally packing up the U-Haul right now. So I don't know if this was something that in my mom's head was worked up, which is possible, or if this was an excuse not to go to this. Either way, I think I handled it to the best of my ability. And the bottom line is you may be in DC right now, but you still haven't responded to my text message that's still on your phone, no doubt. So look, we had the celebration without my siblings. My mom, I don't know what happened with her this morning. I haven't gotten the full story yet, but she missed the church, which does not feel good to me. She made the reception, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, like I said, overall it was a great day. My daughter was great. My kids are great. Everybody else is great. So I'm not going to focus on things that don't work out like that, like the way it should have. And look, maybe someday my siblings come around. Maybe sometime they won't. It's not something I can control. And that's the bottom line. I know how that sounds, but that's just kind of the way it is. I rambled on a little bit too much this week. I know I've done that the last couple times, but hopefully this is the last time I have to ramble. Anyway, thanks for checking this out. 45 and 52, week, whatever, out.